On the show, Dave, Pepper said that you would video porn with your phone camera to use on the rides home. Was it weird having others know what kind of porn you were into? What was your go-to category back then? What was your go-to category back then? Very strange question, Charles, but actually very strange behavior from me. So I can't get too mad at you, Charles, because it's a legit question. It's an odd one, but so is the answer. The answer is no. I didn't mind. I didn't care what Pepper was going to judge me based on the porn scenes, and they're just basic. I was shooting basic stuff. The blonde with the big breasts, the brunette with the big breasts, the Asian with the large breasts. That you know how it roll, but nothing too crazy. Just a certain type, I suppose. But I mean, hair colors and different things like that. That was, certainly a variety. David Mackel is more than happy with a variety. Never had a type. I mean, I like them looking like, ladies and whatnot. I'm not, Carl Kraft from 95.9 The Rat, who says that he likes, he doesn't like breasts or ass or thighs. He likes the shape of a man. That's called a man. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just find it funny because he's, been such a closeted man for so many years. You'd think he'd just just say, hey, folks, I'm sorry I pretended to be Dean Martin all these years on radio at the Jersey Shore, but I'm actually like Richard Simmons. Anyway, for me, just straight, heterosexual type of porn. Nothing really special, Charles. I'm sorry. Now, as far as Pepper, but I will give you a funny story, Charles. Pepper would sometimes ruin the takes because, so in case folks, maybe I should set it up a little bit. I had a BlackBerry, and it didn't really, the internet, this is like 2008 or 9, the internet really wasn't working well with BlackBerries. You couldn't depend on a BlackBerry internet back then to go to YouPorn, YouJizz, Pornhub, etc. Couldn't do it. So what the Dave man did was I outsmarted the system. I took out the camera and I decided I'll do videos of these porn scenes. And then, yes, for my ride home, especially a bus ride where I could go into the bathroom for 4 or 5 romantic minutes with myself, and watch one of these scenes. So I wouldn't need the internet because it was just basically a video on the phone. But what I had to do was before I left for the bus, I would then tape, 2 or 3 scenes, we'll say 4 to 5 minutes long, off the computer. Okay? And so I get that. Then that's how I get the video. I couldn't download it to my phone. I didn't know. I still don't know how, actually. So I just like a barbarian. I just took the phone. I shot the footage with my cell phone off the computer, and now it's in my phone. The only problem is sometimes Pepper would laugh, giggle, or he would try to sabotage the videos by making funny noises. He'd cough. He'd start coughing a lot. And I would say, cut, and I would then actually pause my own recording, like as if I thought it was Burt Reynolds in Boogie Nights. And I would pause and I would say, what are you doing? I'm shooting here. And he would be like, I'm editing, man. I'm just working. I'm coughing. Okay. I'm like, I know, but I'm shooting. Can you just keep it down? Just give me 4 or 5 minutes of silence. If you're editing, put on your headphones and be quiet. I'm shooting. Then I'd start shooting 2.5, 3 minutes later. Coughing. I don't know if the coughing was intentional or unintentional, but it ruined the take. I'd have to pause again. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Don't know why that has to be said. Pepper would say, this isn't a set, a movie set. This is the Ron Fez office where you're shooting porn off of the internet, you're putting it onto your phone. You're shooting the video with your BlackBerry. This is not a movie set in any way, shape, or form. I would say things like touche, but could you still give me a little quiet time for 4 to 5 minutes, please? Thank you. That's a true story. Thank you, Charles, for reminding me that. Davey Mack, also, Charles has a question. He says, Davey Mack, for next question to the satellite, could you reveal what Fez's embarrassing New Year's Eve moment was? Speculation was that he hit on a younger guy that he and Ron knew. I'm not familiar with is this the Rory? Was there potentially a Rory, or Fez and Rory were friends and Fez just let Rory know that he was a very special friend? But I don't know if Rory. But I mean, I think Fez just let Rory know that Rory was a special person. I think that's the controversy, Charles. I hope I answered that question for you. I can't go into detail on that one because the porn with the BlackBerry, that happened to me. This did not, and I don't want to talk out of school. I thought with the little, with Davey Mack's little board gossip ear to the grindstone there, I thought I picked up some rumblings that maybe there was a New Year's Eve and simply a nice conversation from Fez letting Rory know how special he was to Fez. I don't see any reason why that should be embarrassing for folks when it's New Year's Eve. People are feeling nice and sentimental, and they often let others know how affectionate they feel towards them. Well, I don't see anything wrong with this at all. Now, David the Wonderful says, very entertaining. I love it. He says, what does